Greetings, LarpCraftians. Ryan here again for another product review. This one is on the wooden staff from Calimacil. And Keldor did a review on this a few years ago. He still has his. It works real good. Odin has this one as well. And we thought we'd do an updated video just to see if the quality is still good. And this one looks like it actually has a little bit firmer of a core. And simulated wood grip. The Calimacil logo seems to be in the same spot. And they have the core down to where you can still blunt somebody with this without getting the core. Now this is not a blunt weapon, of course. If you jab somebody with this, it has to be roll played, held loose, and moved through. Some systems don't allow you to do that at all. You can actually just role play that. That's how we prefer it. If you're gonna jab somebody, you gotta role play it or come off at a 90-degree angle or a 45-degree angle. You don't want to hit them straight on like this. That's explained in our rule book. Thrusting has a whole new set of instructions on how to do it in LarpCraft, so you'll see that in the rule books. We'll be doing those videos coming up shortly. For this wooden staff, let's take a look at how long it comes in at. It's obviously down a little bit. It's not a full length, huge staff, so it doesn't have the reach like some other staffs, but it really depends on what it is you're trying to do. This is a 60-inch staff, right at 5 feet there. And for a, how much so, when you have a heavy weapon and there's a lot of foam going really fast, it's harder to stop it or slow your blow basically. So the heavier the weapon, usually the harder it hits, because a lot of times the player doesn't slow it down fast enough. So when we ask that players really try to practice slowing down their weapons, otherwise an elder could tell you that you can't use that weapon anymore if you're hitting too hard. We're medium contact, so we have to make enough of a hit so that the person feels it, they count the hit, but not so hard that it leaves a mark or it's excessive. So the staves are really good at getting a lot of speed. So, but I digress. Let's take a look a little bit closer at some of the fine detail in this staff. Okay, so we got the core comes up to right about here. So it's got tip protection so that it doesn't just rip this foam off, but you can feel it. It comes, there's over an inch of flexibility there for it. We do recommend that if you're walking on these, again, this is just foam, folks, so it will start tearing up the foam if you're dragging it on the ground. Put it on your foot. That's usually what we do to make it look like you're walking with it. That'll save these ends. If you look at the grain detail here, again, they must have molded this right off of a real weapon or a real piece of wood. You're not going to simulate this kind of grain finish without actually using one that that was actually wood. There's the logo there, and just lots of good detail. Calimacil makes some really great stuff. It's well balanced, and they've been doing this for a lot of years. They know what they're doing. And it's Calimacil foam. It's the rubber foam, very, very tear resistant. And Calimacil has outstanding customer service. So we're real happy with the Calimacil products. We do sell them. We do review them. It's just, one of the best out there. So the wooden staff by Calimacil, very, very lightweight, very fast, maneuverable weapon. And, it's Calimacil. It's going to last a long time. You can get this on the LarpCraft store right on LarpCraft.com. You can also obviously get it at any one of the fine LarpCraft or LARP retailers across the world that sell Calimacil products. We prefer you go to your local vendor if you have one, where your local games are sold. But if not, if you get it on the LarpCraft store, you do get a little bit of XP if you have a character. Now, if you want to post reviews on this, go ahead and click on the link below the video. We do have all of our weapon review videos on LarpCraft.com. Phone call. Dang it. Don't people know I'm filming? Hello? Hi.